Okay, this video is for a shopping site for Classy Bird Boutique. Now what I always do is I have two tabs open, one with the front of the site on so you can see quickly any changes that are made, and in the second tab you'll see I've already logged in to the back of the website. Everything that's important is down this left hand side, but the one that you're going to need to look at first is just underneath WooCommerce is products. In the drop down from the products we've got categories, so let's just have a quick look at that first. Okay, here you'll see all the categories I've done so far. On the front of the site, these are all on the actual shop page, and within each category it tells you how many items are there. Now if you want to edit any of these to change a picture or whatever, all you do is click on the word, let's say accessories, and that will bring up everything to do with that accessories category. The only thing really that you need to change is if you didn't like the image that's there and you want to change that, you click on remove image and then you'd add a new image to it, which will show there as a thumbnail. I mean, I've just chosen images that I thought would be fine for it, but you may want to change these. Once you've made any changes or amendments, go down to the bottom of the page and you'll see that green button, update, and just click on that. Right, so the next thing, and more importantly that you'll be working with all the time, under products again, go to all products. What you'll see here are all the products that I've added so far. Now I know there's a couple that you wanted to delete as they're not in stock anymore. When you hover over one of those products, you'll see all these little sub items open, and the one that you would go for is trash. I'm not going to do it obviously, but if you click on trash, that will delete whichever one of those product items you've clicked on. What we're going to do now is add a new product. So you can either do it from the drop down menu there, add new, or at the top of the page there, products, add new. So I'll click on that. And you'll see an empty page there. There are certain things that you need to fill in. What we're going to do is use what's called a simple product. By simple, which one are we going to use? This Star Lounge suit. The reason it's simple is because it's just one size. So there's no variations of colour. Or am I wrong about that? Yes, there are actually. Charcoal and black. Right, okay, so it's not a simple product. Let me see if there's another one. No, that's got variations. What's this? Okay, here's one. It's a simple product because there's no variations. It's just one size, £36. So that's a chunky V-pointed jumper. So I'm going to use, copy and paste that. So I'm going to use that for the product name. So I'll put that in there. That's where you put the title of the product. Scroll down the page. You'll see here in product data it's a simple product, so you leave that as it is. And it's got a regular price there which you put in, which was 36. Okay, so we put in 36. You don't need to put the pound sign in. That's all you need to put there for a simple product. For the short description, go back to your email. Yeah, I'll just take that for the short description. Put that in. That goes in that box here. Now, you'll see with this that there are two ways you can look at this. Either visual or text. I always recommend using text because although it's supposed to be what you see is what you get, it isn't always, and you can actually find there's spaces and things that you hadn't intended to be there. So anyway, that's that part of that done, which is quite straightforward. Over here on the right hand side you'll see product image and product gallery. Product image is the main product image that you'll see. Let's have a look at knitwear. Right, you'll see those are the main product images, and you've only got one, so I didn't actually beforehand save these ones to my PC, so I'll do it now quickly. So save this one. I'm just going to call that warm 1, and I think there's another one. Yeah, warm 2. So that I've got them on my PC rather than on an email. You won't need to do that part. Okay, go back. So set the product image. When you click on that, it takes you to something called your media library. I'll just move my video bit out of the way. Your media library contains all of the images that have been uploaded so far. Now, obviously, I don't have those images in there. So over here on the left hand side, you've got media library, and you've got upload files. That's what you'll need to use. Click on the button that says select files, and that will open wherever on your computer you're actually storing your images for upload. So the one that I wanted were these two. I'm going to click on both because I'm going to use both of them. Click on open, and you'll see there that they're uploading into the media library. Wait until they've loaded. This is the one I think we're going to use for the main picture, so I'll click that one. You'll see a little tick there. Go down to the right hand side, set product image. There's a button there. Click on that, and you'll see the images there. Now, because you've got a second image, go to product gallery. Directly under that, add product gallery images. You don't need to add the one that we've just added, but we'll add this second one here. So let's put the tick there. Down to this button on the right hand side on the bottom, add to gallery, and you'll see that image is there. Now scroll back up on the right hand side, you'll see your product categories. So you tick whichever one that this item's can go into. So I'm guessing knitwear. So I'll just click on that. And that's literally all there is to it. But what you must do then is on the right hand side, you've got this box that says publish and a button there. So click publish. Now this can be faster or slower, the whole process, depending on your internet speed and power. But that's actually done now. So if I go on the front of the site, I'll refresh the screen, which you just do by clicking that swirly thing. Knitwear had 11, now it's got 12. And you'll see the chunky V-pointed jumper. Click on that just to see what it looks like. Yeah. One thing that I would say, Lucinda, is most of your images are very long and narrow. I know it's difficult, but they may be better if they weren't quite so long and narrow. But that's just a point to think about for later. It's not urgent to worry about that at the moment. Okay, so I'll go back to the shop. Now what we're going to do is add a more complicated item, and that's going to be one, the loungewear, Star Lounge suit. The reason I say it's more complicated is because this isn't a simple product. It's known as a variable product because it's got variations. Okay, so what we would do is go up here, add a new product. Most of it's pretty much the same as for the simple one. So you put your title in that box there, you scroll down, but you'll see here product data, we've got simple product. Click on that and you'll see there's some drop downs. You choose variable product. Okay, so what you do then, these are the tricky bits. You go to this one here in the drop down here called attributes. Click on that. Add a custom product attribute. So we add that. Now you fill in the name, and this one will be color. You also tick this little box so that it's used for variations. So make sure you tick that. Now here's the bit that may be a little bit tricky. What have we got? One size in charcoal and black. But what we don't have typically is we don't have the price. I'm going to guess for this one just so that we can fill it in and say that they're £30 each. You'll probably hate me for this. Right, so in this box here that says value, one size 8 to 16 in charcoal. I'm going to remove the and black bit because that's one variation in charcoal. I may just add the price in there. Right, then after you've put the first attribute, you leave a space, then you put a pipe. Now what that is on your keyboard is right next to the Z, next to the backward slash. It's above that, so you click on capital and go for that. It's called a pipe. It's just a straight line. Right, you then take another space and put that in again just to make it quicker. Now I've got one size 8 to 16 in black, £30. Now you don't have to put the £30 in. It's just each time you add a new variation onto that, or a new attribute, however you want to call it. So let's say we had lots of colours. You do the same process for each one until you finished, always separated with the pipe. Go to the green button underneath and click on Save Attributes. You must do that bit first. Okay, let's save that. Then underneath Attributes in the drop down, you go to Variations and you click on that. Okay, now it's got here Add Variation, but there's some drop downs. You want Create Variations from all the attributes, and then click the button Go. Are you sure? Blah blah blah. Yeah. 2 variations added. Okay. Now you'll see you've got both of those variations there. What you need to do then is click on one of them to open the box for the different things. If you wanted to, you can upload an image specifically for that charcoal one. I'm not going to do that at this stage. In fact, yes, I will. Right, okay, so click on upload image. Same process as for the simple one. I'm going to upload the files from my PC. I'd already downloaded these two actually. Okay, so I'm guessing this one is the charcoal. So I click that, so it's got a tick. Go down to the button, set variation image. Click on that. The only other thing that you've got to put in is regular price. So I'm going to put £30 in, even though it's probably completely wrong. Just to use as an example. Okay, that's all I need to put in this one. Open the second one, the black one, do the same thing with the black picture there and the variation price. Then I go to the green button once I've done all the variations there, click save changes. Right, I mustn't forget to add the short description, just take all of that for now, put that in there. To the right hand side, with this one I'm just going to put the product image. So I set the product image, set it to the black one, and you'll see that's the image there. Then make sure you get the category right, so it's loungewear and jumpsuits. Go up to publish and click publish. Okay, let's just make sure it's there. So go to the front of the site, refresh the screen, loungewear and jumpsuits, and it's the Star Lounge suit. Click on that, and you'll see where this is different from the simple product is you've got the two variations. So let's have a look at the charcoal one, and you'll see the picture has changed to the charcoal one. And that's the black one. Add it to cart as usual. And that's it. I think this is all you're going to need to know for the moment, because you're not going to be editing pages and things. They're a completely different thing. So it's just getting used to using the products, adding products, taking them off. If you want to edit any product that's on there, I've noticed a couple of them actually don't have prices. Prices weren't sent over with them, so you'll need to edit those. Let's just click on one. To edit them, just click on the title of the product, like that one, padded Gillette. So if you want to change the price, scroll down, it's a simple product, you change it there. If you want to change the description, go down here to the product short description, change that. You can change the image or add other images. If you want to change a category, whatever you do when you edit one, always under publish, do press the update button, and that will save any changes that you've made. And that